Okay? And those are all our people in our organization. And now I come in and I just take 2 of them out. What's going to happen to that? It crumbles. Just like your organization. I watch people in my team do it. I don't think that us leaders have not done it. We've done it, but we've learned from it. Okay? We've all made mistakes. But don't do that just to get to your next position. It's not about you, it's about them.
It's about,
it'll all come back to you.
Not manipulating, it's about relationships. That's what it's about, relationships. Now if Pat won't run with me, and she wants to walk a little walk, I'll add another one when she's ready. I'm going to build my first level. That's what I taught. Somehow we got a breakdown on this. It's like your children. When they first learn how to bathe themselves, they're not that clean when they're done. But you don't say anything, do you? Eventually they'll get washed off. So you teach them. It's like teaching them to dress. They may think something looks really good and it doesn't. But you allow them to go out the house because they feel pretty. And they're powerful because they did it. How do you think that they would feel if we threw them under her, they didn't even know each other? They feel betrayed. It comes back. It comes back. And I know you want to do it. Why do you want to do it? You want to get there. Right? You get there, it's like a house of cards, it'll come crumbling. I'm telling you, it will crumble. Or that superstar will come in on your 6th level when they could have been on your 2nd or your 3rd because you taught that and taught that and taught that. It doesn't matter when you get there.
You guys, we have a lot of time. This company's not going anywhere. We have a lot of time. I mean, just think in 2 years you can build an organization like this, like what I've got. You can build it in a year now. People are doing it so much faster.
And they're doing it right because they learned from doing it wrong. So if you're doing it, hey, continue on. You'll figure it out or stop right now. You're going to figure it out. I know a lady, and this is how I learned it. I learned it in my past company. She had someone come in and she didn't think she was worthy. This woman had a burning desire. She put this woman down on her 7th level. She became the #1 money earner, female money earner in that company. It cost her hundreds of thousands of dollars. You don't want that to happen. Right?
Right.
Are we in agreement?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, ladies, so much. Thank you. What I would love to do right now, and I know they're very aware of this because they have this in their organization. We learn by doing. You know, I'll go in and I know, now this is when you do stack. You want to know when you do stack? When you have a sister and a brother and you want one under the other. Right? When you live in Orlando and you have 2 best friends in Dallas. They don't know each other, but you think they can team up. So you call them and you have an agreement with them. Tina, I tell you what, I've got a distributor here, and if I feel like you will help take care of her, I will enroll and place her under you. Only if you will vow to me that you will take care of her, and only if she will allow me to do that. And then you call her and you explain it in a non-manipulative way, in a good way, and say, I feel like you guys could work together, but I want you to meet her. Aren't we in a business? Right? Now, what if she was not really active? Really wouldn't in. I wouldn't do it. But if she's all in and you feel like she's strong and she'll take care of her, I would do it. In a heartbeat. I would keep in rollership. Never ever. Say never ever.
Never ever.
Give up in rollership.
Give up rollership.
Yes. That's a good time for stacking. That's a perfect relationship. Don't you agree?
Yes.
You don't want to put anyone below that 2nd level because then you're getting down to that 3rd, and then if they're teaching that, there's the 4th and 5th, and then there's the 5th, 6th, and 7th. It's getting too deep. Some of you are hearing this and some of you are not. You'll learn now, you'll learn later. And that's all good. I want to bring out the Presidential Diamonds, Tina and Bubba Hackett. It's Bubba's birthday today. He's born on 38. Let's sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bubba. Happy birthday to you. Sorry, everything's bigger in Texas. And a little hard for me. I absolutely love this couple. It's totally legal. I love this couple. I've gotten to know them very, very, very well. And I'm telling you, talking about pulling yourself up from your bootstraps and learning this business, you know, Bubba has amazing confidence in his wife, Tina. And he said, you know what? Tina, she will do whatever it takes to be successful. The first time I met Tina, she won a contest of sponsoring the most people. And we're in Orlando at the Embassy Suites, and our conference was about maybe 100 people back in the day. It wasn't that many more than that. And so she won lunch with Mark and I. And she was telling me how nervous she was to come up to Mark's suite, and Cindy was there, and I was there, and Mark, and we were going to have lunch with this Tina Hackett that we didn't know who won this contest. Now, she didn't know this. We were as nervous to meet her. Because she's like, in our mind, she's a legend. I mean, she had won this contest, she brought in all these people, and we're just as excited and nervous to meet you. Here comes this little petite woman, knocks on the door, and she just comes in, and then she's like, she never stopped talking. All I remember knowing is this. So Tina and Bubba Hackett.
And it was just like that, y'all. I was so scared. I was thinking I was this little bitty person because there was a Melody McFarland, there was a Candy Dempsey, there was a Rusty Lackey, there was all these big names. And when they said I won, I thought, oh my goodness, how did that happen? I would have never imagined. And you're all like that. We're all winners. When I realized we're all the same people, we all have the same kit. We all have the wraps. We have everything the same. We all put our clothes on the same way. It's just get out there and just share it more, and that's what I did. You know, how did I get in this business? I didn't know what network marketing was. You would have never, ever, never would you have sold me on a business. In fact, the night that I went to the party that I went to, if they had told me it was all about a business, I probably would not have went. Because I went in that night only because this thing is going to, in 45 minutes, going to show me something different on my tummy. Well, it's too cheap. I can't imagine it's going to work. It's just too cheap. But I went anyway because I wanted to hang out with all my friends. But Melody McFarland was there that night doing the party. I didn't know who she was. Didn't even want to listen to her because you're not going to sell me anything. I'm not going to find anything. In fact, I'm in the kitchen hanging out rather than being in the room where she's talking because she ain't going to sell me. I've got to hurry up on my money. I'm done. So 45 minutes later, they go back and Melody measures me, and I dropped 2.5 inches in 3 measurements, and I went, what did you just say? Because I didn't hear any of it. You know what happened to me? I smelled the money. If the product's on the people, and they either smell the money or they don't. And Pam's been up here telling y'all that all day long. Let's quit trying to recruit people. Let's just start putting this product on more and more and let them decide what they want. That's how I'm up here, because I smelled the money that night. If they'd have tried to sell me, I would have walked out that door. So I sign up that night, and I go home. Now, I have worked corporate jobs. I worked 10 years with one of those brown trucks. In fact, I drove them for a while. And I was upper management, and I left before the because I wanted to raise my kids. You know, Bubba had the chance, he could have raised them, but I didn't want him to raise them. So anyways, I quit my job, and Bubba's been doing contracted painting for years, 20-something years total, I think, before all of this came down. And so I decided I could do the numbers and help him with his business, and we, together, him doing most of the work, me just doing the numbers and the checkbook, built an incredible business. And we were happy, and we had things, and we got to go to the beach once a year. It was just awesome. You know, going to the beach is awesome.
Amen.
So, economy starts coming in, and his business is having a tough time a little bit. Now, we were lucky to have been taking care of ourselves so well that we had put money back in a college fund for our children. And we had some good money back there for each one of them. Had. Yeah, they had. Yeah, it's going back up now. But we were one of the few that was lucky to have something put back, and we started digging from that and living off of that. And that was paying the bills, and we were getting by. And I was wondering every month, okay, it's going to get to where it's going to get to end. How are we going to make this next house payment?